Alright, today we have a playtest game for a scenario I came up with, and we are French versus Russian. I have the Jean Bart, Bern, and Legion to Honor with René Funk, and the Type Production Admiral. Want to say anything about your list, Kore?
Sure. I've got the Ivan, the Zachsky, and the Paladin, as well as a green spotter for spotting thing.
Alright, and the scenario we're playing is called Hit and Run. So, Kore is player 2, which means he will secretly pick one of my ships, and he gets double points for destroying that ship. Once that ship is destroyed, he gets the point value of any of his remaining ships that he manages to get off the board. I score points normally by destroying his stuff. So I have provided you a note card here. So I will blindfold myself, and you can write down which ship you are using on that, and then flip it over. And go ahead, I am blindfolded. Let me know when you are ready. This will be the most interesting part of the stream for our viewers.
Alrighty.
Alright, I am unblindfolded. I don't want to do our full weather system, but I do want to put some clouds out. Alright, you are player 2, which means I am player 1. Player 1 places the first cloud. They have to be a certain distance away. I'm confusing that with something else. Yes, 4 hexes of a player side, and 3 hexes away from another cloud tile. Okay. So I'm just gonna put nice big cloud right in the center. Alright, your choice.
Which edge is mine?
You don't know.
Ah.
Which actually, that is something I should probably change for my campaign system. So I do not like... So let's go with the edge near all of the stuff as mine. I feel that's an oversight in how Catalyst has put together their standard play format. I mean, it kind of defaults down to, like, you build the board, and then whoever places a ship first, i.e. player 2, gets to pick a side, which maybe is what they were deliberately aiming for. So I guess, yeah, we'll just do that. place things knowing that once everything is down, you'll get to pick which side you want.
Okay, makes sense.
Just trying to decide if clouds will benefit me more or less. I forget, was the Kazarski... That wasn't the Kickstarter ship, right?
I do not recall, but I can check real quick.
Alright, my second cloud is out. Your second cloud.
Right. These are all light clouds. Are there heavy clouds?
There are. We're just going to use light for this.
Okay.
Got to be 3 hexes away from another cloud.
Oh, my bad.
It's almost like you didn't read the whole rulebook and memorize it. Ignoring the fact that I had to pull it up and check myself. Alright, you are player 2, so you need to put a ship down first. I did deliberately want to do this on an open map for this particular playtest. A moderate number of variables. This particular one I might need to, like, restrict from playing on narrow maps, potentially.
Need to touch that back half hex or the first full hex?
Full hex.
Say again.
Full hex.
Okay. Ships down.
We'll put out the Legion. We'll put out the Legion there. Alright, your go. We'll go there. Alright. Lotta. And I will call that good for Baron.
Okay.
Let me grab a screenshot. And you are player 2, so you get to move your battleship first. Oh, yep, sorry. Go ahead. You're playing.
Playing boss.
I'm so used to playing without planes in my list. They tend to get forgotten.
They're certainly a thing that exists.
They sure are. Which always makes me laugh when certain people are like, oh, I really look forward to carriers.
I mean, that's me. I am really looking forward to carriers. I'm hoping they make things better in the process of doing that. Oh, right. I forgot I had torpedoes.
Alright, now it's your battleship.
Imagine if there's any. All right.
Alright, and you can reach out to 13. The only downside of me unfracking the map situation is now we don't get automatic large size lines when we're drawing on it. Oh, and the Kazarski can threaten out to 13 and also go forward 5. And the Palata has 10 plus 10.
Because Arsky's in the Russian card pack.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's the Romanov. That's the Kickstarter one. Which I should have known because you aren't festooned with a ridiculous number of guns and a higher MP value.
The Kickstarter pack is the Sabatini, Romanov, Anseitan, Tiger, and Bornay. Orgnet.
Or Gullet. I'm curious what your take is on this. Because I'm trying to obviously protect an unknown ship at this juncture. Do you feel slow rolling is better for me or for you? Like if I were just to do full stops here and be like, yeah, we'll do an extra turn before we engage.
Well, what's the turn limit? 6?
Yeah. Or at least I haven't changed the default term limit for this scenario, which might be something I would need to do. I also don't want slow rolling to be, like the I win cheese option.
Yeah. So I get double points for killing one of your ships, but you still get points for killing my ships. And the only win condition here is that I have more points than the other guy, yeah?
Yep.
So theoretically, I could take down that ship on the bottom of that card, and if you wipe the rest of my fleet, you're still going to win.
Yes. Well, I mean, you also get points for escaping your ships after the target ship is destroyed.
Right.
But yes.
I would. Were I on your side, I would be trying to get engaged as quickly as possible because I would assume that I will probably lose my targeted ship and try to compensate for that somehow. My general strategy revolves around my strategy failing.
Alright, so if I do that, 11, 12, 13, 14, I now have bow gun shots. Nope, because fucking cloud. Why did I put that cloud there? Who is responsible for that? Alright, that will be the Jean Bart. Your battlecruiser.
Okay. Right.
He can reach out to 13. Which is, oh look, it's almost like I drew a line for it. And then the Bairn. Just go up to there. Can't reach anything anyway. Alright, the Baron is done. Zipalada.
Lava is much faster than anything I'm used to running.
What is this? Why are there 2 digits in the MP slot?
Right.
Yeah, because you've got by far the slowest fleet in our Ragnar campaign. And then you made it even slower for round 2.
Yes.
Which is going to bite you when I need to give you a mobility objective of some sort scenario.
Fantastic. I would love that. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Sorry, got a little chop there for a second. All right.
All good?
Yep.
All right, and then the Legion. Who is also quite fast, but does not have the range of my other ships. See, there for 12, but we do not like that. $10, $11, $12. We don't have any short ranges more than 7, so that should be plenty safe. Alright, we are going to go with that. I guess I technically should have asked about torpedoes, but I don't think either of us needed to put them out. Your plane.
I have torpedoes, but there's absolutely no way they were going to be useful.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to grab a screenshot for end of movement, and then we have shooting. Which I think that's all I got.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be about all I have as well.
I don't think the Palada will have range back to me. So you max out at 10.
Oh, it's got a 13.
Oh, so it does. I missed that. Alright, so draw your line and we'll exchange shots. You may want to thicken it up a bit. Plus and minus change the thickness of your line. You'll need to hit it a fair number of times.
There we go.
Alright, screenshot for shooting. I have 2 nice big saturation guns for you.
I'd have
Long range is yellow. I have green crew. What's the front of the Palada?
think I've got a shot on whichever this one is. Baron?
Baron? With whom?
The Kozarski.
LOS is open. It's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hexes. I don't think we have range for that.
No, definitely not.
11, 12, 13, 16, yep.
Yep, okay. Carry on.
Yep. And the Baron is blocked by clouds from everybody else. Alright, front of the Palada looks like a red.
Yes.
Right, and I have 2 of these. That is 13 to the 1 and the 4.
Reroll the 1, because that's a missed slot. 4 is the Tesla coil trim tank.
5.
Alright.
Yeah, knock out that big gun.
The big gun. Great.
So you didn't actually lean into any repair. And no precision crew either?
I've got a couple eyes. Alright. Oh, guess not. Oops. That's an oversight.
I mean, it's still just a solid shoot them up list. Alright, and my second attack. That's not great. That's an 8 to the double 2, but I don't think 8 gets through anywhere.
8 does not get through anywhere.
Boo. My dice have betrayed me. Alright, your return shot. The front of the Jean Bart is red-blue.
Okay. You said red-blue?
Yep. So red-blue, yellow-blue for you.
Alright. And a slap die. There we go. It's an 11 to the 1.
Nope, 11's not getting through anywhere.
Jesus. Glad to see my rolls have not changed.
Alright, and that is round one. I'm going to grab another screenshot for the end. Suppose I should have actually made it round one. And now we are round two. You have initiative. And it is torpedoes. Granted, all our torpedoes are on the flanks. I don't know if they're going to matter.
I have no useful place to put torpedoes.
Same. Alright, so my battleship then. Oh, let's see. I'm effectively 5'2". 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll go with that. Alright, the Ivan.
Alright.
Ivan the Terrible. Which is a moniker that works no matter how well the ship performs. Either you did terrible damage to me, or you had terrible performance for yourself.
Yep, that's right. Okay.
Alright, the Bairn. The Bairn is 5'3". Let's see, I could do that. Got 5, 8, and 10 batteries off the side of the Ivan. The Bairn, I think, is just going to probably go forward 1 hex. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 for my secondary guns, which will be in range. Yep, alright, that's it for the Bairn. Kazarski.
A big gun, and I'm mad about it.
I'll make a salt mines scenario just for you. All right. Legioned Onhor. This is probably not the wisest move. 11 and 12. So you have no stern guns on your capital ships, and they also have no turrets on their sides. The Pallada isn't exactly a slouch on its own. Oh well, vive la France. Alright, the Pallada.
Definitely was not expecting you in my butt quite this quick.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be there either. I was like, oh, I'll hide behind the cloud and maybe do something later, but then you moved up enough that I was in your short range. So hiding behind the cloud was not no longer a sustainable option. Although it is the Legion, I probably could have just pulled a U-turn and backed off enough.
Got a couple of guns.
Just ignore me. I'm going to see what I could have done with the U-turn. Yes, perhaps I should have.
Not have commander.
Perhaps should have done that. Oh well. I'll just say Renee is a bit of a loose cannon. Where did you start?
Here-ish.
This is why I leave duplicates before I move.
Yeah, probably should start doing that. Well, I did.
You remember how far up you moved at the start?
Yep. The absolute minimum. That's where I started.
Okay. There you go.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I can promote you and then you can make your own. You do have steering gear. Double steering gear, actually.
I forgot that I had that, and also Don't know what that does.
Steering gear reduces your HBT by 1 per steering gear. So in this case, it's to a minimum of 1. So you're effectively a 10-1. Also, since you have enough gear to reduce your HBT to 0, you can side slip without moving forward a hex, and your side slips are reduced to 1 movement point. Actually, the Palada is a very maneuverable little cruiser. I've noticed the Russians really feel like the junk drawer of navies. It's like, here we're going to have the... No, you can... Side slips are only forward.
Oh, gotcha. That.
Yes, you can totally do that. It's like, it feels like they've got some very fast and maneuverable ships, and some that are like slow and lumbering. And then some that, like what you have here, are just like, yep, we'll just do a normal gun loadout. And other ones are like, nope, we must do maximum Russian bullshittery. And we'll take off as many guns as need be to do it.
Are you going to put me in your nose or broadside?
For shooting me, your side and front guns will be hitting my side.
Okay. And
you need to be originating in and past that line to be hitting my nose.
sorry. Seven. That puts me shooting into your nose, correct?
It does, but also shooting through the cloud. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, totally doable. Actually, my stats on the Palada thing are wrong. That should be a double asterisk. Alright, your plane.
.5 HBT? What does that mean? How do I move a half hex?
It means you can turn 2 hex faces after moving forward 1.
Oh, cool. And it's within 4 hexes that I'm spotting?
Correct.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Let me grab a screenshot. And we can draw our lines. It's going to be another one of those situations where their LOS system is fiddly.
Yeah. Range not as good as I would like it to be.
It's like, I understand, they went to simplify things a little bit, which is fine. Just means there's going to be more edge cases where things get wonky.
Yeah. My biggest thing with the entire game is just remembering how, like, where the split is on the fire arcs.
Oh, I would like to shoot up the Palada.
What is the range between Ivan and Jean Bart? Is that 8 or 9?
Direct route is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, I believe. But I have LOS to locations that are not protected by the cloud, which is why I said it was wonky. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 8. Okay. So, like, your nose is going to be going through the cloud,
Yep.
but your sides can shoot the Jean Bart just fine. Or would be able to shoot the Jean Bart just fine if they were turrets.
But and broadsides though. Let's get range for spikehooks. Oh my god. Oh no, and you're recording this and I sound so stupid.
Oh, where do I want to put the Legion's shots? You gave me all these tasty engines. But again, you're also Russians, and you're going to repair the crap out of things. Oh, what did you do?
Oh god.
Did you hit undo? Rewind time? Yes, you did.
Apparently. Okay.
Control Z is the shortcut to do that.
Gotcha. Oh, there's it.
So the Kazarski's bow gun can't reach me because you're going through the clouds and you only get 7 then.
Oh, I guess I did have a torpedo that could have. Whoops. I did not see the Kazarski's bow torpedo tubes.
Oh, do you have a bow? Oh, you do! I totally missed that as well.
Learned, I guess.
I have a number of recordings where I utterly forgot about my torpedoes, so you're not alone there.
Oodly squat from Kazarski's bow.
Stupid Palada with +2 armor on your sides. Alright, my lines are ready. Are your lines ready?
2 hexes of clouds you cannot shoot through at all, right?
There is no number of hexes of clouds. It's just clouds or no clouds.
Okay. Huh.
So the Kazarski's bow gun can't reach anything because clouds knock it down to short range or short range value. However, your amidships guns, well, could reach if they were turrets. So the Kazarski has no shots unless I am missing something. Because all of your turrets are in your bows, and your stern guns do not have, or your side guns do not have arc. Oh wait, no, what am I saying? Your side guns do. Your starboard guns can totally reach the barn, assuming they have range, which is going to be 11 hexes. Oh, 1 out.
I've got 10s. Dang it.
Oh,
I spent so much time looking at that one card that extends the ship's range by 1.
Yeah, and
I'll never need that.
it's
Such a niche case.
Yeah, it's so many times it's like you just are either too far out or you've jumped well past where it would be useful. All right, you good with lines?
I forgot the Paladin's got turrets astern.
Oh yes, you get Paladin turrets astern. You do.
Why not? I'll just, yeah, sure.
You should totally see if your stern turrets can reach the Jean Bart. Oh wait, they can't. Darn. All right, now are you ready?
Now my lines are done.
Okay. Screenshots. I will begin with... Oh, let's do the Legion. What's the stern of the Kazarski?
Zarski. Red-green.
Red-green. And then I have blue-yellow for crew and gun. And I have 2 of these going into the stern of the Kazarski.
You'll need at least a 10 to get through.
Well, I got 16 to the 4 and the 6.
Yep. That's a couple of points of engine.
Oh, you do have a repair team back here.
Yeah, it's a repair team.
Well, not anymore. No repairing for you.
I didn't want to repair anyway.
Alright, and second shot is 20 to the 4 and the 5. So it's a reroll on the 4. 3. So 20 to the 3 and the 5.
That is another Tesla coil trim tank.
I find this result acceptable. Alright. Let's do... we'll do the barn. What is the side of the Ivan?
One moment. Red-yellow.
Red-yellow. We'll start with my big gun, which is going to be another yellow. And a green for crew. I have 1 of those, and then I have 3 side guns. What does your side armor look like?
We need a 15 at least.
Pretty beefy. Alright, my nose gun first. That is a 16 to the 5.
Does not get through.
Boo. Alright, and then I have 3 side turrets that can hit you, and I think I'm just going to bracket them all together. You said it was red-green for your profile? Red-yellow.
Red-yellow.
Red-yellow. These are going to be long range, so I'll have green for the crew. And 3 blue, keep 2. Uh, 19 to the 1.
That is enough to get through.
Gasp, one of your little pop guns. What will you do without it? That is the Bairn. And now the Jean Bart is hitting your nose. Your nose is red-blue.
Gonna need a minimum 14. Which I'm betting you're gonna get.
We said the range was 9, so this is all going to be long range. Don't have my 75. 3 205s. Let's mix the first 2 between locations so we get the extra crew. It's going to be blue, blue, green, green. Drop 1 green. Uh, 19 to the 3. On your nose.
Okay. That's one of the big guns.
Alright, and then the... We will save the remaining 205 for after the saturation guns. So red, blue for your nose. Yellow for the gun, green for the crew. And I have 2 of these. That is 20 to the 1 and the 5.
Woof. Alright.
So we want to blow off your armor. And the last saturation gun. 19 to the 1 and the 3. Which are both rerolls.
Are both, yeah.
2 and the 5. 19 to the 2 and the 5.
One of those is going to be keel check.
Cool. 8, 9. I can't make it, so just drop your structural integrity by 1. Right? 8, 9. I can roll max 20, 29. Yep. And then I have the 1 bitty pop gun remaining. Red, blue for your nose. Green and blue. The last bracketing gun. It's far too many 1s. 13. I rolled too many saturation, but does 13 get through anywhere?
It might.
13 to the 2.
But not there.
That's a reroll because it's already destroyed. So 13 to the 1, and this will be behind the armor.
Then yeah, that gets through.
Alright, and then just drop another structural integrity. That is all of my shooting. Over to you.
Start with the Kozarski on the Legion.
Kozarski can't hit the Legion. Your side guns are not turreted.
That's a white line. You are the white lines. I am the red lines.
Yes, you are, and you didn't draw a red line for the Kozarski. Oh, that's right, because the Kozarski doesn't have anything.
Yep, I got nothing. Okay.
All right.
Ignore me, I'm stupid.
Ivan and Pallada.
Alright, so Palada on Legion.
All right, so your bow, I guess you don't have any center line guns, do you? Your bow is hitting my bow, and your stern is hitting my side.
Left of my bow.
So where would you like to start?
Easily distracted. Let's start at the bow.
All right, the bow of the Legion is a red.
Okay.
And what are you shooting, good sir? We have two 130s.
I've got a couple of 130s. And this will be at long range since it's going through the clouds, right?
Correct. So, effectively long range. The actual rule is use your weaker die, because that way snipers can't snipe through the cloud.
Gotcha. And your armor looks like what?
The Legion is 10 to 15. And I will also point out you cannot bracket between the front and the stern because they're hitting different locations. But you can bracket within if you so choose.
Yeah, I just know how I roll. Oh, and I got a crew. That'll help. I forgot.
Yes, what passes as green crew for the Russians. Inexperienced. Merely a blue.
Losing my mind. Sorry. So I've got a blue here because long range.
Yep.
And I've got a blue from the crew.
Yep.
And I've got a red from your ship.
Yep.
And a slot die. And bracketing would give me what? Another blue?
Yes, you would add the blue way in.
All right, let's do that. Oh, and the spotter.
Oh, yep.
Spotter token is.
If you want to use it here, because you only get to use it on one attack from the ship. And your stern does not have a crew, FYI.
Thought it was. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Yeah, I'll use it here.
Okay. Add a green.
Okay. All right.
So 14 to the 4. 14 to the 4 does not go through because it's my one single actual protected location.
15?
It's 14 because you have a Tesla coil.
Oh, crap.
All right, and the stern? The side is black for the Legion.
All right.
You still going to bracket?
And I don't have crew back there. Okay, yeah. Still going to bracket.
Okay. It's a good idea to bracket on the nose anyway because I had 2 missed slots there.
How about a 10 on the 2?
9 on the 2 will not get through.
Shit. Yep. All right.
All right, and the Ivan. The nose of the Bairn is red-green.
All right. You said red-green?
Red-green.
All right. And that is long range, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's going to be long range for everything.
Range and crew and saturation.
All right, starting off the sat guns.
Yep.
Alrighty. Ouch time. 15 to the 1 and the 4.
4 and 1.
Reroll the 1 because that's a miss slot.
3.
15 to the 3 knocks out the main gun. 15 to the 4 does not get through because of armor.
And I've got another one of those.
Sure do.
18, 2 and 2 again.
To the double 2?
Yep.
That will knock out an armor slot and then reroll one of the 2s.
3.
3 is a keel check at +5, which you can't make, so I'm knocking my structural integrity down by 1. Bracketing guns.
And then the...
Which can reach out to 10, it looks like.
Yep.
Just enough from the first hex, but they're all in the second, so you actually don't have any bracketing gunshots. 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah. I thought you did too. That was my mistake. So I believe that is done with shooting.
Yep, that's frustrating. Okay.
All right, erase all drawn lines. I have no repairs. Stuff just comes down. The Palada, I believe, can attempt repairs.
You're going to have to remind me how that works.
So you will roll 2d red plus a crew die. And then if the crew's in the same location, you need 15 plus. If it's out of location, you need 18 plus. So you're going to try to repair both of these. So which one is more important to you, and then use the crew in that location. And then you'll have a blue. So one of these target numbers will be 15, and the other one will be 18. Because you'll have to use a crew from outside.
All right. We're going to do the gun on the 15.
All right. Negative. And the Tesla coil on 18.
Nope.
All right, and then all your other damage slots slide over to destroyed.
Yep.
And then I will grab a screenshot. Drop your spotted token. Turn 3, I have initiative and torpedoes.
Do we both just kind of do those at the same time, or is there a...
Yeah, that's how we've always been doing them, is just throw them all out. For Kazarski, only going 2 movement points. So I will drop my torpedo there, and then I need to step away for a bio break. Feel free to drop your torpedo, but don't start moving it because I'm going to want a screenshot. I will be back in a moment.
All right.
I am back.
I missed you.
Are you done with torpedoes?
Yep.
Okay. Grabbing a screenshot.
I'd like you to double check the torpedo right next to the Jean Bart, though. Make sure I got the arcs right.
Yeah, that should be fine, because you're...
Coming out of the bow.
Yep, that would be fine. Alright. Screenshot and the Ivan.
The steering gear is the side slip thing, yeah?
The steering gear gives you access to side slip, and then reduces your HPT by 1.
Gotcha.
So you are effectively 5-2 with access to side slips, and side slips cost 2. But you need to move forward a hex before you side slip.
Okay.
Unless you have enough steering gear to reduce steering gear equal to your HPT, which you do not have.
Works, yeah?
Yes, because that'd be 1, 2, 3, or just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is fine. Oh, where did you stole my torpedo token.
Sorry. I think it was one, yeah.
Alright, the Jean Bart. I do not like your torpedoes. 5-2 effectively. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not going to dodge that torpedo. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would dodge torpedoes, but it gives you a shot at my engines, which I do not like. Could also just full stop where I am and eat a torpedo. Just do not think I can dodge all of your torpedoes with the Jean Bart. But I could manage where they hit. We don't like that. Yeah, I thought the Baron was such a great ship. I just did not realize it did not have steering gear until now.
No.
I am somewhat less enthused with it now. I suppose I could turn 2 hex sides. Dodge your filthy torpedoes. Still denies the Kazarski shots. Fortunately, that lets you really wail on my bow, which I don't think I like. I like my big saturation guns that are there. So we'll do that. The Kazarski.
Alright. No steering.
Hold up. Did we...
What button left? Yeah.
Did I shoot my saturation guns against the Ivan? For the Jean Bart?
Yes.
Okay, that was a mistake on my part. I had actually drawn their line to the Pallada. But it is done with, and we will continue.
I certainly would have rather you shot the Pallada.
Well, I did want to mess up her engines. Something fierce. But...
Oh well.
Alright, yeah, so the Kazarski's up.
mean, I'd be happy to take these damage tokens and move them over to her engines if you want.
Let's not rewind that far.
All right. Right. I'm now at a movement of 3, and I can move 3 hexes before I turn. Oh. That's bad. So my options are to either fly straight forward forever or turn in place.
Correct.
Gross.
At least until you repair the ship.
Looks like you did this on purpose. All right, that's the Kozarski moved. Here's the full stop. There we go. Probably gonna hurt.
Alright, and the Bairn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, the Bairn is a terrible battle cruiser for the French. It's not fast, and it can't turn. If it can't do those things, is it even French? Alright.
Let's see if it has a white flag.
1/3 of the flag is white. Alright, Baron is done. The Palada.
East Legion is fast.
Sure is.
Oof. I don't think there's much of anything at all I can do to figure out where you're gonna go with that guy. Cut you off in doing it.
The map is my oyster.
Six. Sure, that's a terrible plan, but well.
Alright, all good. Alright, the Legion of Honor. Let's see, I could do 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Prevents the Karskis from shooting me. You still got the Palada's turrets, but they're not hitting me in the bow. And nothing on the Ivan can hurt me. I want to do that. Also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Does not dodge the Palada. The Palada more guns on me. But I get to shoot the Kazarski in the butt again. So Palada butt or Kazarski butt. That is the question. Kazarski still has all his firepower. Palada is slightly reduced. Decisions. We're gonna do Kazarski butt.
Oh.
All right, and your spotter.
That token's gonna go there.
Suspicious.
Seen me roll, right? I need all the help I can get.
All right, that is end of movement. Let me grab a screenshot. Torpedoes. So I've got one hitting the side of the Kazarski.
All right.
That's pretty good. 18 to the 3.
That's probably enough. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You just mark the crew.
You didn't need them, did you?
I mean,
All right, and then you've got one hitting the rear side of the Jean Bart. There you go. Hitting there.
$18 to the 6.
18 to the 6 knocks out a steering gear. I do not like that. Needed my steering gear. All right, screenshot and lines.
What?
So the Pallada's line of sight does go through the cloud for the Baron. Which means you can only reach out to 5. Oh, you have 6. Never mind. All good there. And I assume the turret's from Kozarski.
Oh yeah, I got the
Alright, all good.
probably that's gonna be. Yep, that's all I got.
Okay, grabbing a screenshot. Oh, let's start with the Legion into Kozarski.
All right.
And at full stop, you are red, yellow.
I feel like full stop should give some kind of bonus to shooting.
Blue for guns, and yellow for crew, and I have 2 of these. That is 17 to the 1 and the 2. So that's the rest of your engines, and it is a breaking the keel check for losing all locations. At plus 12, 13. Uh, 8 plus 13, 21.
Not enough.
Alright, well, I'll just try again then. That is a 22, which I believe goes through everywhere, so it'll be 2 more keel checks.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Same thing with plus 13, so the first one. 11 plus 13, so 24.
Close, but no cigar.
Well, let's try it again. No, I rolled a 5 plus 13.
All right.
Alas. Let's start with... What does the nose of the Pallada look like? Oh, I guess we can ignore the nose of the Baron gun, because it doesn't have any guns there anymore. Which means we will do the Jean Bart nose saturations against the Pallada. Looks like your nose is red. Long range due to clouds, so I get yellow, green. That is 15 to the double 1. Which are rerolls. Double 1 again.
Huh.
15 to the 3 and the 6.
That's a crew and a big gun.
Alright, and the last shot. Not good. 10 to the 1 and the 4.
One is a miss.
10 to the
4 does not get through.
10 to the 4 and the 6. Well, 10 doesn't get through anywhere, so yeah, we don't need to bother rolling. Disappointing. Alright, then we have... my short guns are 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so in range of everything. I am in your broadside arc, so 1d6 to see which one I'm hitting. That is a 5, so I'm hitting the rear side of the Ivan. And I assume you have pretty good armor there. One.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
You need a 14 at least.
I have one piddly little 75. Well, let's do a mixed location 205. What's the side of the Ivan? Red, yellow.
Yellow.
Red, yellow. Oh, we're actually short range for those guns. Nice. So I'll bracket fire 2 of them, so that's going to be another yellow, green, green, keep 1 green. Uh, 28 to the 3.
That's plenty. That'll get a crew.
Very good, very good. And then we drop 1. We have a single gun. Oh, it was almost a 10. Is it still enough? Well, 21 to the 4. That's probably enough.
That is definitely enough, yeah. Press the coil, trim tank.
And then I have the 1
Roll
pid.
20s and shit, and I roll like 9s.
Was there some sort of deity you offended?
Apparently so.
Then I've got the 1 biddy 75 at long range, rolling a green. Come on, red die. Nope, red die is a 1. That's a 7, which I'm pretty sure is not going through anywhere.
Nope.
Alright. And then the Baron has 3 guns. You are red, yellow. I will be close range, which is another yellow and a green. I'm going to fire at will these, so I'll have 3 of these. And before that, let's roll to see which location I'm hitting. Also the stern side. So that is 22 to the 1.
Hey.
Right, gun 2 is 20 to the 3.
Yeah, it's already damaged. Reroll.
Right, rerolling 20 to the 1.
That's a kill check.
Yep, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 11. That will be 21, so not enough. And the last shot is 16 to the 6. So not getting through.
Not through. Nope.
And that is all of my shooting. Over to you. Where would you like to begin?
All right. I'd like to begin with the big guns on the Ivan, but you shut them out.
It's okay, use your repair crew.
That you shut out?
Look, I can't solve all of your problems, okay?
Yeah, alright, let's just start at the Ivan and roll down.
Alright, side of the Bairn is red-blue. I don't think the Bairn is going to survive this turn.
And the location. And I'm sure that's 4, right? Range is 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Balls. Okay. And you.
Alright, we can all hit the same location, so it doesn't really matter. Are you bracketing anything? Or are you going to fire them individually?
I'm going to fire individually.
Okay.
It's probably a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, I mean, the Russians are the ones who generally want to fire individually because their bigger die tends to be coming from the crew.
Yeah.
Or, in this case, the crew and my profile.
Yeah. Let's actually start with the 102s.
Yeah, generally better to start with the things more likely. Actually, in this case, it doesn't matter because they're a bigger gun, but it's the same. Oh no, it won't be the same die because that one's actually in short range.
It's the range difference, yep. So
Yep.
go from a green to a blue.
So, yep, absolutely start with the 102s.
— 12 to the 4.
12 to the 4. 12's not getting through anywhere.
Yeah.
That will.
19 to the 1.
19 to the 1 kills a 138.
All right.
Then just drop a blue for a green and repeat. Or no, yes. Yep.
It's both my 102s, and I've got one of the little cute guns there.
Baby's first howitzer.
Hey, 20 on the 5.
Yeah, that takes out another gun.
All right. So that should be... That's Ivan done.
All right. Kozarski or Palada.
Yeah, your gun is Kozarski by a significant margin. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's even in short range. Very nice. What is your side on the Bairn? Blue, green?
Red, blue.
Red, blue. That was almost close. So the blue for the crew. And a red for short range on the 203. Saturation taken. Reds are what, D10s?
Yes.
What's your armor look like?
On the side, it is 13 to 16 with a +1.
And I'm going to go ahead and use that spotter token as well.
Okie dokie. That'll do it.
26 to the 5 and 2.
The 2 is another gun, and the 5 is a reroll because that's already a destroyed gun.
Okay. 6.
6 will be armor. So she is completely denuded of guns on 2 of her 3 faces.
Very nice.
Alright, and the 1 remaining gun.
Kozarski. Oh, no, I have a whole nother gun I was about to skip.
Sure do.
That's going to be blue for range.
Red, blue for profile. Yeah, red, blue, blue, blue.
$19 to the... Why did I roll both of these dice? Sorry. It's not a saturation gun. 19 to the 3.
19 to the 3 is a crew. All right. And then the Palada, nose of the Bairn, is red-green.
And it is effectively long range because I'm shooting through a cloud.
Correct.
So that will be blue. And the crew is a blue. And your defense is red-green?
Yep.
All right. I've got a couple of 130s coming your direction.
Roger that.
$13 on the 4.
That one does not get through.
Yeah.
I know my armor's not great except for in like one spot.
Are you kidding me? 13 on the 4.
All right.
That's the exact same roll.
And then the side of the Legion is black.
Exact same roll.
Only Imperial Stormtroopers are so precise.
This is why I don't play war games competitively.
Yeah, I certainly had, back in my X-Wing days, I certainly had those matches where it's just like the dice are like, nah, you don't go any further in this tournament. It was especially painful once I went to Worlds and one of the other playtesters, you know, a guy I had never met, crashed in my hotel room. And then we met in the tournament, and my dice were just like, nah, your dice suck, his dice are amazing, and he, you know, just wrecks you.
Like, all I've got. No crew back there. All right. And -1 for the Tesla coil. Don't forget.
Yep.
-1.
You got the two guns you could bracket.
I could, and in fact should. Bracket, yes. So I'm doing that.
Okay.
Come on.
Wow.
About a 10. The 10 do anything anywhere?
A 9 does not get through anywhere. I'm maybe it was more than one deity you displeased.
That's just kind of been my whole life, though. It'd be fine.
All right, repairs. I am going to try to repair the steering gear on the Jean Bart. That is a green crew. Needing 15s. Well, yeah, we got it. We rolled a 21. It was just a little sticky. That's all it was. The Bairn will attempt to repair, same location, her front gun.
I'm going to try the Paladin's 203.
I did not get that, and that's all I got.
Surprise, no. Oh, I still get to use the thing though. So the trim tank, I need an 18 because they're coming from a different.
Hey, there you go.
Well, great. I mean, I'll take it. But, all right, Paladin's done. See if I can get some movement back in. So it's going to be 2 reds and a blue for an engine.
Yep, 18s.
21.
Yeah, got one. And then again.
That's for the rest. 19. Oh, damn.
Do not like this. I shot out your engines for a reason.
Oh, I can't repair crew, right.
Got a gun up here. That's armor, which can't be repaired. You got that gun, that gun. So 2 guns and the side gun. And plenty of crew to go around.
Right.
Each crew can only make 1 attempt, and each slot can only attempt to be repaired once, unless you have other special effects. So, what is going to try to fix what?
Alright, so I've got the blue crew on the bow going for the 203.
Okay. 15.
That's a 15. Which I do not get.
Okay.
Sorry.
Then you can
And
do...
then I'm going to have the yellow, crew do the same thing on the other gun. Nope. That's just insult to injury.
Right, and then you can try to repair that 75 with a 15 and yellow crew.
Yes.
Got it. Alright, let's see, erase lines. Oh,
Attempt to repair the Tesla coil.
which test oil? You can't.
This one.
Those were damaged this turn.
Oh.
I already moved them over when you were done.
Okay. Cool.
So we're all good. Full stop comes off.
It did not go as well as I would have liked.
Was there Tesla coils damaged somewhere else? Oh, the Gazarski has one. As does the Ivan. Right?
Yeah.
Or does the Ivan have 2? Nope, bow one's still good. Alright. Alright, and screenshot. Now we go to turn 4, you have initiative, and we're back to torpedoes.
Ooh.
Might actually need all 3 of your... Well, no, probably not.
Wildly unlikely.
Kazarski's down to MP2 now, yes, yes.
That's almost enough to turn even.
It's only half of what you'd need to turn.
Sure. And I've got...
So that's the one that's supposed to be off of your side. It's got to be on this line. Yep.
My bad.
You're good.
And then that's the bow.
I mean, presumably the bow is going this way, yeah?
Down backwards again. Got you.
What if I wanted to hide in that?
Yes. There's absolutely nowhere I can put this that makes any difference at all. Yeah, all right. My torpedoes are done.
All right. Screenshot. And we're on to movement, starting with the Jean Bart. Stick it on your movement points on the Ivan, yeah. Five, 2. Same as me effectively. Kazarski still has both of her nose guns. Where can you get Jean Bart? One, two, three. One, two, three, four, that 5, 6, which we don't like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, I just have no good options here. At least not when it comes to protecting the Baron. Because the Baron apparently decided it was going to copy design principles from the Germans.
Are you sure you need to be protecting the Baron?
Well, that's the one that's about to explode, so whether or not it's your double target, it is the one that needs most protecting. The Jean Bart is going to do a full stop. I think. I don't like it, but so I want to rotate it in place. Yeah, we'll rotate in place with the Jean Bart. All right, the Ivan.
Okay.
You have to go forward 2 before you can turn. So you don't have double steering gear, right?
I have 2 steering gears.
On the same side.
Ah, okay, cool.
Each steering gear only applies to turning on that side.
Gotcha. I'm learning. 6. I have 6, so we'll just go 5.
Yep. Happy with that?
Yep, that works.
All right, the Baron. Fortunately, I don't think the Baron has much of an option other than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which at least protects her from the Ivan's guns. That is literally it. Could turn earlier. Do I want to turn earlier? Eat the torpedo. Do that, I eat the torpedo, but I get clouds against the Kazarski. Not clouds against the Ivan. And the Ivan still has 3 guns that can hit me. But the Kazarski also has 3 guns, well, 3 damage potential in the bow. Plus, you could turn and bring more guns to bear. Just don't think there's a good option. So we're going to go for the clouds and pray to the French torpedo gods. All right, Kazarski.
My options are pretty limited. That's much all I got.
All right. Legion. Don't have stern guns I gotta worry about on that. Just the Palada.
Oh, I forgot about side slips. Well,
Let's see. I could do... One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dodges your capital ships, it leaves the Palada, which... Definitely don't want the Kazarski to be shooting me. It's a bigger concern than the Palada. One, two, three, four, five, six. That would be 7. That would be 6. I don't know that there's a great way to do this, honestly. Ooh, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not going to work either. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a offensive screen off of the Kazarski.
remind me what that does.
So if you draw a line of sight through the Kazarski to the Legion, it's blocked.
Okay.
It is not blocked for me, which is, I believe, is at minimum an oversight on the rules, but, you know, have it on my dock.
Okay.
Alright, the Palada.
It would be nice to have some bow guns. Man, that would be just fantastic.
I guess you'll just have to settle for butt guns.
I have to move one before I sideslip, right?
How many? No, because you've got double steering gear, so you can side slip immediately. You still have to go forward one before you turn. The side slip does not count for that.
Oh, okay. Then sideslip, I guess.
I mean, you just have to move forward one, turn, and then side slip over. Should probably do what you want.
That's going to be a ram.
All right, 10 to ram into the Jean Bart. So that is 2D red, and you need better than a 10 to go through with it.
Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Mama.
All right, you got it.
Pair of shoes.
And that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you moved 8 hexes. All right, so to the ramming rules. Doodle doodle doodle.
Does it not count the hex the Jean Bart occupies?
It's how many hexes you moved.
Okay.
So you started here, so I'm just counting off the center of the ship because that's easiest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because your center would be here.
Right.
And I...
Okay.
Ramming... Alright, you are a type 2, so take a D yellow and 1 slot die.
Okay.
You moved 8 hexes, so add a D red and another slot die.
Alright.
And then the side of the Jean Bart is red yellow, so add that as well.
Okay.
And you are ramming the rear side location, so yep, roll. Oh, I'm sorry, I stopped, so it's actually double black.
With that. Alright. Watch me roll a 7.
You can go all the way down to 4. Hey, you did roll a 7. Look at that. 2 of them.
30 to the 2 and 4.
All right, the 2 and 4 on the rear port side. The 2 is one of my big guns, and the 4 is a Tesla coil trim tank.
Nice.
Which then applies immediately. All right, and then I am a type 4, so I roll 2D black and 2 slot dice. What's the front of the Palada?
Red.
2D black and a red. Where'd my other slot die go? Did you steal it? Oh, it got moved.
Probably.
All right. And then this will be into the front of the Palada. That is 19 to the 2 and the 4.
That is going to be a couple of keel checks.
Well, it's rerolls first.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, they could land on, I guess, a 1 and a 6. The 1 is the reroll. That's your miss slot, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So 4 and 6. So the trim tank goes out, and then 1 keel check. Don't you know, Tesla coil tokens are all the rage these days. Everybody wants them. And then a keel check. And this is actually destroyed. It's not damaged.
oh, okay.
Torpedoes and ramming damage apply in the movement phase. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I'm at +9. Uh, 13 plus 9, so 22.
Ooh, I'm at 23.
Boo. Filthy. And then you displace me.
My spotter token.
Chunk.
Actually,
Chunk.
I think I forgot to move the plane. Oh,
Well, the plane hasn't moved yet.
Christ.
It is not. It is not yet the time of the planes. Although now it is the time of the planes.
Time has come.
It sure has. Nothing else. It's going to be a very interesting turn. In the Firefly sense of interesting, oh god, we're all going to die.
I've got a lot more red on my ships than you do.
'Tis true. Right. You can move your plane, or you can just leave him there and drop the spotter token.
Trying to decide whether to go after the Legion or the Schomburg.
Alright, the barn it is. We grab a screenshot. And drawing of the torpedoes. So I got 1 torpedo hitting the nose of the Kazarski. That is a 25 to the 3.
Youch. That's one of the big guns.
Ah, yes. Right, and then you've got 1 to the nose of the Baron.
Yep. $27 to the 4.
Yeah, that would do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the crew. Alright. Our filthy torpedo tokens.
Spotter tokens for torpedoes?
Our understanding is, so it doesn't specifically say, but Sword Guy had posted that in playtesting it did not. And I'm assuming it shouldn't, but it is a question that it is on my dock now.
Gotcha.
Alright, so that is torpedoes. So let me grab a screenshot, and we've got lines.
Alright.
Drawing of the lines. I was all excited you were going to give shots to the Baron, and then you ran away. Alright, well, my little bitty 75 doesn't have a choice, so he's going there. And all my side guns are going to go into the Lada. The Baron has literally nothing. So the question is just where I put the Jean Bart's bow turret.
My initial plan was that I was going to run out into the middle and then just turn everything like broadside on, just a straight old school battle line.
Mm-hmm.
That has not occurred. This is in fact not even remotely that.
You're pulling a what was that incident where the 2nd Pacific Squadron left? Was it Dogger Bank? No. Where they like left and then they shot up a bunch of fishing British fishing ships because there was like panic about Japanese torpedo boats. Almost started a war with England on their way to fight the Japanese before Tsushima. All right. Where do I want my gun? My bow guns. I'm really hoping Legion can kill Kazarski. I've only got 2 shots on the nose of the Pallada, which I do not like. So I think we will shoot the Pallada with the nose guns. My lines are ready.
My lines are ready.
Okay, we get a screenshot.
We've got out almost all the nose guns in my fleet.
Excellent.
Exactly 1 remaining.
Excellent. We like that result. All right, let's start with the Legion. Legion of Honor doing things that earn you a Legion of Honor. Your tail is red-green, looks like. Red-green, I'm close range for a blue, and I have a yellow crew. 2 of these. That is 24 to the 3 and the 4.
Those both go through damaged locations.
Alright, reroll. 2 and 4.
Those are both already damaged locations.
Alright. That is 8, 9, plus 10 on 2 keel checks.
Oof.
Oh, I rolled to a 1, so that's 20.
Not enough.
Alright, and again. Also 20.
Huh. Also not enough.
And the second shot. 21 to the 3 and the 5.
One of those takes out an engine, the other one goes through a damaged location.
Alright, re-rolling 3 is another 5, so that'll be a keel check.
Yep.
Now at plus 12.
Not feeling good about this one, boss.
That's 10 plus 12 is 22.
That is exactly what you need.
Legion of Honors by the bucket for the crew. Or what's the thing? A distinguished unit citation? Ship gets a battle star, whatever the U.S. nomenclature is. All right, the Baron has nothing, so we move to the Jean Bart. And the Jean Bart is going to start with the Palada. Got 2 guns into your nose. Do I want to shoot the nose or the side first? That is a maximum of 4, 5, 6. Because your flanks are actually pretty well armored for a cruiser. Oh, I actually only have 1 shot into your nose. That's unfortunate. Well, let's do that one then. We have 1 75mm pop gun into the nose of the Palada, so that is red. Blue for short range. Green for crew. That is an 11 to the 5, which I don't think is enough. Five is a reroll. 11 to the 1. That is a reroll. 11 to the 3.
Does not go through.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, 11 was getting through. A couple spots could have gotten through. Well, I guess we just have to batter you down from the side then.
Guess so.
We'll start with the bracketing guns. Your side is going to be what, black?
Yep.
I would have black plus yellow plus green. But I really want this thing gone, so... we're going to bracket the 2 guns. There's a 19 to the 1 on your side.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Right, armor slot, and then we've got 2 saturation guns. Rolling reds. Uh, 13 to the 3 and the 5.
That will
Nope.
not go through.
Second gun. 16 to the 2 and the 3.
False. Those will both go through.
But no keel check. So she lives another day. Alright, the Ivan. Whoop, everything's hitting your front side. It's undamaged, unfortunately. Yeah, here.
Oh, front side. Gotcha.
So red, yellow. Range is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be short range for everything. In which case, what's your armor look like? +2 armor. We will do one bracket mixing locations with the 205s. So that yellow, yellow, green, green, keep one green. Uh, 29 to the 6.
Yeah, that's enough.
And then we lose one of the yellows for the remaining 203. 17 to the 2.
That is enough.
And finally, our little 75mm pop gun is a yellow and gets a blue. That is a 9 to the 6. That's not getting through. Technically a reroll, but not getting through anywhere. Not by a long shot. And with that, the Jean Bart is done, and we are over to you.
Righty. Oh. Start with the Ivan, I guess. Work our way around.
Alright, the stopped Jean Bart is double black.
Very nice, very nice. Alright, so I've got a 102 that is now in short range.
And decrewed.
Yeah, well.
But still, you're rolling double blacks from my stop. That's the main thing.
Slot. Slot is important. Alright. Hot dog. 27 to the 1.
Okay, so you don't have any nose guns, so this is hitting my right front. What was that?
That's from the
Yeah, what's the total in location?
F starboard.
What did you roll?
Say again? 27 on the 1.
That is a 205. All your guns are short range, so it'll just be that same thing, but adding a crew. So 2 of these.
A9 on the 2.
That is another 205.
Okay. Let's select the dice. And a 19 on the 2.
18 on the 2.
Right.
That's a reroll.
1.
That'll be a keel check at 4, 5, 6. Can't get through, so structural integrity down by 1.
And that's everything from Ivan.
All right, Palada or Kazarski.
I've got 230 millimeters. What does the Cairns butt look like?
The Baron's butt is red-green.
Got a yellow for short range and no crew, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, no crew.
All right. 10 on the 3.
9 on the 3 does not get through.
Uh, 15 on the 2.
15 on the 2 knocks out an engine. Down 2 movement points, so now I am Kazarski-esque. Unable to turn. And Kazarski.
And then my last shot is the last bow gun on the Kazarski, so I will use the spotter token on that shot.
To be clear, each ship can use the spotter token once.
Ah! See, that's what I thought, but then you said you can only use it once, and I was like, oh.
Once per ship. I'm sorry if I was unclear. At least, it's also still an open question, but that's how pretty much everybody has been interpreting it so far.
It makes sense. That's frustrating. Alright, hello.
I mean, honestly, I could see it going either way because there's an admiral that gives you a plus green once per turn on a non-saturation, and that's just automatic, can't be taken away. And spotters are what, 30 points?
Yeah.
So they give you more greens, but you of course can shoot down the spotter.
Right.
And it applies to saturation. So if it was, just applying to saturation once per turn, that could offset the fact that it's a plane you have to move into position. But I don't know. We'll see. Because if it's once per ship, then it really is quite powerful, especially if you're bringing multiple saturation guns.
But if your opponent has brought even a single fighter, then it's done.
You're guaranteed pretty much to be able to use it at least once, probably twice, depending on how well they roll, because they are, what are they? Structural integrity 8, there's a good chance it's going to take 2 anti-aircraft shots at minimum to kill it. And since the spotter places at the end of its movement, it gets its spotter token out before it can be killed. But yeah, like I said, I could see it going either way.
We lost my train of thought.
Alright, nose of the Baron.
And what is your defensive stuff?
Red, green. Then you're at long range through the cloud.
So that makes you long. Yep. I just got that. And tell me your defense again, I'm sorry.
Red, green.
Okay.
So you should have red, green, green, and then whatever your gun is at long range, a blue.
Blue and the blue for the crew.
Yep.
Which I somehow still have.
This is not saturation.
You're right. Okay.
Two is a reroll.
14 on the 2. Okay. 3.
18 to the 3 is a keel check. That's going to be plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12.
That'll be a 26.
And you needed 26.
Hey!
Alright, battle cruisers go down, same turn. But now the real question is, was that your target?
Yep.
Curses. All right, so let me erase lines. Take the battle cruisers off. Full stop, spotted. Some screening goes away. Let's do repairs first. The Jean Bart has a gun and a Tesla coil. We're going to in location the Tesla coil. That is a 16, so we get the Tesla coil back.
You cannot repair armor, right?
Correct. And an out of location attempt to repair the gun. Which we rolled a 10 on one of the single dice, but it still was only a total of 16.
Oof.
Baron is of course dead. Legion has nothing. Alright.
So I'm going to try the 203 on the Paladin with the crew. $15.
Got it.
Alright.
Then you got one more crew.
130 with... I don't have any ready yet. So we'll try the 130 at an 18. And that's a 7.
Alright.
7's not going to cut it.
And the Ivan. So you've got gun, trim tank, gun. So these two guns and this trim tank and this gun.
Cool. I'll go for one of the POW 203s.
Which one? Because they're different. Assume this one because it's got a better breach number. Guns are the same, but you got a 14 versus a 13 on the breach values.
8. I did not notice that. Then, yeah, the 14 for sure.
Yep.
Hey.
Then you can do an out of location yellow on the other gun.
No.
Nope. Alright, and then you got Tesla coil and the 102, both of which can be out of location yellow. So which one is this?
First.
Which one did you say this was? The gun, alright. And then Tesla coil. Niet, comrade. Alright, that is all of the repairings. Grabbing screenshots. And we are to round 5, and me having initiative. So torpedoes.
I no longer have torpedoes.
Is correct, but I do. And the Ivan is a 5-2. Let's make sure, yep, my torpedoes are still intact in that location. And right now, the Ivan wants to get off the board. We will put our torpedo there. Oh, what is this? We get to shoot torpedoes off both sides. Well,
Madness.
I can, it's just not going to matter in the least. But it will make me feel a little better. Alright, torpedoes are down, taking screenshots. And it is your battleship.
And I've still got one steering gear on each side.
Yep. So you're all good there.
Five.
That was dumb of me. I should have put my torpedo here facing that way. That'd have been a much better coverage.
Double check me, make sure that's...
You'd be 1 hex back. That's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 to get here.
Side slip costs 2. Okay.
Yep.
Then I will not do that.
If you have extra steering gears, then it reduces side slip cost.
Okay, cool. That's me.
All right, the Jean Bart, which I think just needs to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all my guns into your stern. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll be happy with that. The Palada, which can make it off the board, so I'm assuming that's what you're going to do.
That would be the smart call. But you played with me before, right?
Mm-hmm. You do still have a couple guns, but any keel check is going to result in a bad day.
Yeah.
Because you do get full points then for the Palada getting off the table. So you'll have double points for the Baron, and then single points for the Palada.
Jacked Legion. I've only begun to start scratching the armor of the Jean Bart. Yeah.
I mean, you could probably get into the stern of the Jean Bart where it couldn't hit you, but then the Legion is going to be zooming up here.
My only not terrible option is to just go forward and then give you the other broadside that's not shot up.
True, but there's always the chance that more than one shot could hit the same location and force that keel check.
Yeah.
And the question is really, can it score any more points by staying on the board?
In theory, it could help me bring down the Jean Bart, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I would be astonished if that happened, because the side of the Ivan's too shot up to generate much. I'm only down 2 slots on that side. there's no guarantee you'll even be able to concentrate what you have on the Ivan off of.
Right.
Oh man, I could have dodged all the Ivan's guns if I'd actually moved up one more. That was dumb on my part. Alright, Palada escapes. Great and wonderful. Which leaves the Legion. And I think we all know what the Legion's going to do.
Ram Jean Bart.
Yes, help you escape. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have no guns that can hit me. All is well. All right, and your plane. All right. That is end of movement. Going to grab a screenshot and lines, which should be quick and easy.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice Prussian was in here.
Yeah, we were supposed to have our fight at 1. Which it is.
All right, well, we should be done in real quick here, so.
Yep.
All right, that is that screenshot taken. Oh. All right, torpedoes do nothing. Hello, we're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be long range for the 75. All right, stern is red-blue. This is the right side of the Jean Bart, which now only has very few guns, actually. Let's see, that's going to be a red. All right, we'll start with the saturations off the Jean Bart.
All right.
So red-blue, yes.
Yep.
Yep, red-blue. Close range is going to be another red, and green for my crew. And I have 2 of these. 18 to the 3 and the 4.
Yep. What I should have done was have the Palada screen for the Ivan.
All right.
Turn it so that the Ivan could escape.
Well, red dice doing their work there. 23 to the double 4. Which is already hit, yes.
Yep.
Okay, re-rolling those. 1 and 5.
That'll do an engine and a Tesla coil trim tank.
Okay, that's the main guns off the Jean Bart, and then I have red, blue, dropping to a yellow, with green crew. Non-saturation. 11 to the 3.
That is not enough.
Not enough to get through anywhere, alright. And then that last gun is going to drop from yellow to green for the pop gun 75. That is 16 to the 1.
That's
Reroll.
Through a damaged location.
16 to the 2.
That's another engine. Yep.
Right, that's the Jean Bart. Then we move to the Legion. Legion is rolling a blue for the gun and a yellow for the crew. Back to saturation, and I got 2 of these. 23 to the 3 and the 4. Those are both rerolls.
Yep.
The 1 and the 4. So 2 keel checks.
Yep.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 11 plus 18, 29.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay, and the second one. 10 plus 18, 28.
Again, that is one less than you needed.
It's happened a lot this game. And then the last saturation gun off the Legion. That is a 16 to the 5 and the 6.
That will knock out my last engine. And the other one's going to be definitely a keel check.
It'll be 2 keel checks, because, yep. Now at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Uh, 20 plus 15 is 35.
That's plenty.
All right. And you can shoot the Ivan back against the Jean Bart if you are so inclined.
Why not?
Red, yellow. And you'll need a 1d6 to see where you're hitting. Roll me a slot die. All right, you are hitting the front.
Okay. I love that I just finished fixing the bow guns and put myself in a position where I can't use them. 22 on the 5.
22 on the 5. Front side is armor. Your bow gun can hit me.
Oh, cool. Then I will be shooting that next.
Because the bow gun, yeah, actually can shoot to here. So I really should have pulled forward 1 more hex.
All right. Then that's going to be red for range. Green for the spotter token. And a blue for the crew.
Yep. So red, yellow, green, gun, and crew. It should be, what, yellow for your crew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Red for the gun, blue for the crew.
You're at range 8 for the gun, so it's a yellow.
Not balls.
It's way up here in the nose.
You're red, blue for the Jean Bart, right?
Red, blue, yes. So, red, blue, spotter, crew, gun. Missing something?
Yep. Jeebus. $17 to the 2 and the 2.
16 to the double 2. 16 to the double 2 will not get through because it's a 15 and I have +2 armor.
Yep.
Bitten by the Tesla coil again.
My rolls, I don't think it.
Right. Pull you
I've got
off.
1 gun left.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, the 75 mil.
All right. Go for it.
Definitely make a difference. That's a green. No, green for range and yellow for crew. $17 on the 3.
16 on the 3.
16, sorry.
We'll also not get through because of armor.
Yep. And that's all I got.
All right. Let me figure out what our scores were here real quick.
The Ivan is worth 430. Darcy's worth 300.
So you said 430 and 300?
Correct.
Okay, so I scored 730. The Bairn. That is not the right spreadsheet. The Bairn is what I would have chosen as well.
Count either way.
I didn't destroy it, so. But only
for escaping.
Only ships count for escaping. The Bairn.
Yeah, victory points things catch.
Well, this is a custom scenario.
Not for escaping.
So 320 times 2, you scored 640.
Yep.
Oh, no, sorry. 640 plus the Palada.
Oh, the Palada is 240.
So that is 880, and you would win on score based on my original setup. So one of the open questions is that if you should get full points or half points for ships that flee.
So that would have put me at 770.
Whole points. Wouldn't it be whole points?
So if it was half points,
score again?
My score was 730. If it was half points, you would have had 760 and still won. So it's also possible that double points for your assassination target is too much.
Yeah, you sank my battleship. You probably should have won this.
That's kind of my feel too, but like now I actually have a result and I can play with values and see how they feel. Or killing, we could also try a flat bonus for the assassination target.
That makes sense. Well, so one of the things that I like about this scenario is that in picking the ship myself, it's kind of a risk-reward. Like, I could have picked the Jean Bart, and it would have given me an enormous amount of points.
Exactly.
But I went with the Bairn because it would be the one that you would use to screen the Legion, which is what I thought you would think I would go for.
No,
I really like that aspect of the scenario.
Yeah, and that was deliberate, is that you can go high risk, high reward and pick like their battleship, and then, can you knock it out in time? Or like a destroyer, maybe they overextend, you can pick it off quickly and then flee. For Prussian, this scenario is one in a custom one I came up with called Hit and Run, and when you reveal your fleet lists, the attacker secretly chooses one ship from your fleet. They get double points for killing it, and after it's dead, they can flee the table, and then they get points for each of their ships that leave the table. Whereas the defender is scoring normally for destroyed ships.
That sounds pretty excellent. Yeah, I like to see how that evolves.
It's a lot of fun. If I had done the smart thing and run the Palada right in behind the Ivan, then the Ivan would have gotten away next turn, and I would have said in that scenario, probably it should have been a win for me.
I wouldn't have gotten away next turn, though. By going straight, you would have ended up with your turning hex literally on the last one before exiting the board. I measured.
5 to the... Okay. I also measured, but it's entirely possible I measured wrong.
I like your nose hex would get to a partial hex, but to leave the board, your turning hex has to get off.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yep, that's why we were off by 1. So, good data. Thank you very much. I'm going to cease recording.